You're nervous?
Are we rolling?
Yes.
Are we rolling? Welcome back to the Modern Experience Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Dude, it's been forever. Dude, last time we filmed the podcast, it was in like California, dude. In our apartment. We are now in Florida, ladies and gentlemen. Brand new studio. Welcome back to season 3. It's gonna be a blast. And today, guys, we have a banger of an episode. Not only is this the first episode that we're filming here in Florida, and it's the first episode which, by the way, we're launching season 3 in, but we also have a guest that's going to be coming on today, and it's the first guest in Florida, season 3, and I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys missed us, honestly. Hope you guys missed listening to my voice, in the earphones, But we missed you guys, and we're happy that we're back. As you guys can see behind me, we brought the old studio back. We brought it, and for those of you guys who've been the OG since like the first 7 episodes, you guys remember that this was our original studio back then, and now we completely brought it here to Florida. We have the lights, as you guys know, the lights that we implemented in season 2, and yeah, dude, it's crazy the fact that we're finally like filming and we're here and we're doing this. I remember when we were first talking about this, and now it's becoming a reality, and it's crazy. But make sure you guys follow us on all our social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Our podcast is available to view and listen on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. The link of those platforms is in the description below. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to season 3. Let's go! And speaking about a new city, a new season, and a new set, I want to introduce my new co-host. To my left, I have someone who had the courage and the determination to move from California to Florida with me. Started off as strangers, became my roommate, and now he is a brother from another mother, and now he is my co-host. Give it up for Brian Hernandez!
As you guys may know, I've been on the podcast like a couple times. I'm Brian Hernandez. I'm from California. My home city is San Diego. My second home is Tijuana. That's all I'm gonna say for now. Keep it short. I want to get this podcast going, man. I want to get this.
Say less. All right. To my far right, I have. She is a friend from high school. We have collabed in many videos. I even did her makeup. I consider her one of my best friends. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Diana Gonzalez.
Videos. I'm probably a little bit crazy on them, but I'm here now.
Here you are, one of my co-hosts. It's a dramatic change from season 2 to season 3. I told you guys in the last episode that it was going to be a complete change, a whole rebrand, and here we are, my new co-host, new set, new city, and like I said, we launching this season 3 with a huge banger. And I'm excited to start this new chapter with you guys as my co-host. I feel like it's going to be a fun ride with you guys. And yeah, whatever episodes and whatever history we mark in this new season and this city, it's going to be great to be able to do that with you guys. But like I said, this is an episode that I'm very excited for. I thought about this person, because as you guys know, I've been paying attention to a lot of people here in the city who have an image in social media, and I was like, how can I make season 3 start off as a banger? So I contacted this person, and luckily they're here. So we're gonna bring this person on, and we're going to have the best time, the best freaking conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna introduce our guest. At the age of 20 years of age with 1.9 million followers, he is a TikTok phenom with many passions. When he's not busy doing TikToks or filming, in his downtime, you'll see him having a great time with friends, playing PC, or dreaming big. And that's on what? Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from the city of Five Flags, the Royal Squad Highness himself, Roy Dubois! How are you? I'm good. It's crazy that I have you on the podcast. Dude, it's been a long time since we've seen each other.
It's been like a year or two.
It's been a year or two. It's been a fat minute. It's great because now that we're back, I've been in California the past year, and I decided to come back and bring this whole squad with me. And now that we're starting this podcast and you having the first guest of season 3, like, you are huge now. Like, I remember when you first started doing your TikTok, like, you were the one that brought me into TikTok. For those of you who don't know, in high school, I was one of those people who thought TikTok was lame. I was like, I'm not gonna watch TikTok. I was like, I feel like the people who are in it are like cringe and everything. Like, I'm not gonna get on it. And I remember he was like, just download it. And I downloaded it. And next thing you know, I have a phone right in front of me doing these ridiculous dances, trying to dance. And here I am doing TikTok. But I've been a witness of your whole career since, like, musically, because you started off musically, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you started off musically, and then you just kept on going, and eventually, like, we collabed on a few videos, and we went to play this live together, which was, by the way, really, really fun. And then now you're at 1.9 million. How close are you to 2 million?
Maybe in the middle of next month, I should be at 2 million.
Oh my God! And I'm pretty sure that you are by far the biggest TikToker here, right, in Pensacola? Because I haven't found anyone with that many followers.
I think so, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're the biggest one. And I just want to get to it. So I'm gonna ask you real quick. What made you start TikTok? Like, how did it all started? Like, this journey.
Well, I always wanted to become a YouTuber, and I saw that Musical.ly was popping, and it's like 15 to a minute, seconds videos. So I just thought I could just like basically do lip syncs to like comedy videos and like songs and dances and stuff. And I just like did it for fun and everything. And then all of a sudden, one video just ended up popping and going viral. And from there, I just ended up doing comedy skits more often. And making original skits of my own. And then those were popping off.
But like, that's the crazy thing about TikTok, is that that's something that I realized the videos that I've been uploading is that, like, the least video that you expected to blow up, it blows up.
Exactly, because I didn't think it was that funny.
Exactly, same. When I uploaded my video, and then I was like, this is not really it, but I'm just gonna upload it. It got a lot of views, and I'm just like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. It's not even that funny. It's not even that great. I put 0 effort into this video, and it blew up. And that's crazy how TikTok works. And now that you're at 2 million, like, you're doing YouTube? Because I remember that you were uploading on YouTube.
So, yeah, I started a second channel because my other got demonetized for no reason. Literally, I think it's because of like my TikTok supporters. They were like kept rewatching my videos since what I uploaded was compilations, and also it could have been the factor that the watermark was in the YouTube videos, which some social media stuff don't like. Kind of.
What?
Yeah, it's weird. So
that's
I made me a second channel. So.
Yeah, I've been like, before we even thought of you as a guest, I was always checking up on you because I was like, I knew that your numbers were going up and your followers were going up, and I remember when you hit 1 million, I sent you a text. I was like, yo, congrats on 1 mil, because that's huge. Like, that's a huge milestone, and I don't think no one here in the city really has reached that level of clout and followers. And the fact that you're almost there to 2 million is crazy. Did you ever imagine reaching this number?
Not at first, but I thought it would just take a couple more years. But I didn't think that TikTok had that much of like an economic like impact on like the viewers and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's crazy. When I saw that you were like hitting 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, I was like, damn, this guy's just like going off. And then like I was looking at your skits, because that's actually what you're known for, your skits that you do. And yeah, it's interesting to see that like you've created this fan base around you. That's like, yo, like I remember this guy was just a guy from high school, and now he has like this fan base around him.
He's also me too.
Yeah, and then like I said, you've known Diana for some time now. Did you meet her before, or like you've known her longer than me, right? Dang.
Yeah, history class, lunch buddy.
Exactly, everywhere.
Everywhere.
College.
That's it.
Yeah.
Are you still going to college?
August 16th.
Yeah.
Misogynist.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just a backup.
Just a backup. I mean, it's good to have a backup, But like, do you think that like the spot where you're in now? Because how many do you have on Instagram?
19.5.
6, I think, 1,000.
Are you satisfied with where you are right now? Like, do you think you're on the right track, or do you feel like you're?
For social media?
Yeah.
100%. Yes.
100%. What's the hardest thing that's been for you throughout this whole journey to get to almost 2 million? What's been the hardest thing?
I guess, like coming up with ideas, and cause like I got burned out like 3 times while I took the first time I got burned out, I took a week or 2 off, and then I started uploading again, and literally like all my like viewers and the amount of followers I get a day, they all literally dropped. So I continued to post and post and post, and they end up going back up. So like the biggest thing for me is I need to be more consistent, and if I like lag behind, it'll just like it won't like give me a much growth. I want to like say I make a 10 million like 2 years or something like that.
And you were born in Atlanta, right? You were born in Atlanta, raised in Pensacola. Pensacola is a small city, and to be able to produce content here is very difficult. And like I said, that's why it's kind of a big deal that you've made that milestone here in the city, because since it's so crowded here and it's so like small, there's really not much to do. And you really like your creativity gets tested to see how good of a creator you are and the type of content you put out, because you got to be able to see like, okay, if I'm doing like videos in my house or if I'm doing videos in the city, like you got to be able to get what you got in front of you and take that and create something for people who are watching you.
Yeah.
And you've taken something like, it's like you were trying to find that niche, and like
Exactly, yeah.
and like once you found it, you were like, all right, from here, once I have like the the freaking motor like running, like try to run the runway and then have a blast off, and then that's literally what you're doing right now. Because one of your like famous quotes is like, and that's on what? That's what it is. Yeah, that's on video. Yeah, and I've seen that a lot of people, like the people that follow you. What's your age demographic like?
As of right now, I've been getting a lot of adults lately, so like ages from like middle schoolers, elementary schoolers, and like high schools, like sophomores and stuff. But lately they've been like 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds.
That's
because of that roach video I just posted.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a quick question. So where do you plan on taking this? Do you plan on making this a full-time TikTok career, or do you eventually later on down the road you want to jump back onto YouTube, or like?
It's definitely TikTok's. That's gonna be like a full-time career as well. But I'm for sure gonna like expand to like other platforms. Of course, like YouTube, because that's where you can get like the most like I guess not really perks, but like a more substantial like career out of YouTube. It's like the payments, the fan base, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like the ad revenue that you get on
Yeah.
YouTube is more stable, like than it is for TikTok, because
How does that work? Like the whole TikTok thing being paid? So you told me how YouTube works. Is it a similar thing, or is there a difference?
It's similar, so like I think it's called CPU, but basically, for an example, every 100,000 views you get, let's say 100,000 views will equal $3 or $1 for TikTok. But in a million views on TikTok will equal $40. But on YouTube, that would equal like thousands of dollars, which kind of sucks. That's why a lot of people don't really get into the TikTok Creator Fund, because also I'm pretty sure, decreases your views and such. And like I just got out of the Creator Fund, and like my views like literally back up, it skyrocketed right after I was on Creator Fund. So like many people get paid from TikTok through like brand deals and sponsorships and stuff.
Have you been reached out to any like sponsors or anything like that? Like what kind? If you don't mind like asking.
P&G, which I just found out owns like Crest and like the Pebble Bismol bottles and stuff like that, which was crazy.
What?
What else? I'm trying to think of what else I just had. Filmora. I'm doing them right now actually. And there's some other stuff I'm trying to think of off the top of my head. There's games. There's outs.
What were your reactions, or what were your like feelings when you got your first sponsorship? Like when they reached out to you, like what was going through your mind?
I mean, I knew you could get paid from it, but like the amount they pay you is like still crazy. My mom is still shocked about like how much like they pay you for like a couple second videos. That's like really shocking to me. Like I have a friend named Lord, and he gets paid. Well, I don't want to say his really amount, but I'm just gonna say like his videos are like worth like $10,000 like each and stuff. And it's crazy. It's like basically the more views you get, the more money that you're able to get from like brand deals and sponsorships, which is like way better than being a TikTok creator.
Whenever you get those branding deals, how do you choose which one you want, or do you just choose by?
It really depends. So like sometimes my manager will like find brand deals and stuff for me to sponsor, and she just asks me like if I like this or not, or this pay good enough or not. Like we're able to negotiate with the pay if the pay isn't like basically say my videos are worth my videos are worth $2,000, and then if a brand is offering me $500, I could just say no because and like negotiate that until it gets like to $1,500 or something like that. But if I just want money, I'm gonna say yes, of course.
Good. No, but it's crazy how you can't and I was telling them like people live off brand deals. Like literally, like it's ridiculous the amount of money they pay you for like a 30-second commercial, for a 30-second ad to put on your videos. And it also depends like obviously how big you are on social media. Like if you're averaging on TikTok 1 million to 10 million views, you know, and an ad, a sponsor gets offered to you, you're getting good money. You're for like I said, for a minute video, a 30-second video, you depending on like the views you get, the followers you get paid a really good amount. And it's crazy that you've now reached that stage where like brands are reaching out to you, where you're now recognizable. You know, where people are like, yo, this guy has views. You know, he's a potential asset to our brand or our product, and we could use him, you know, to promote our product. And that's really cool. And like, you have a manager?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, we did have a manager.
Yeah, I wanted to cut you off there. I was like, you have a manager? What?
Did they contact you, or you contacted them?
So I have a friend named Daytree. She lives in Canada, and like I think she's at like 9 million followers or something. And she basically hit me up with her manager because like I just hit 1 million followers that day. I was like panicking. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna merge, I'm gonna do all this stuff. Like, I don't know how to do this stuff. I need help. So like she was like, hey, I have a manager here, one floor, da da da. I was like, yeah, I'll be down. And like it's a non-exclusive, so I can basically leave whenever I want. And but I just have to put 30 days in advance, let them know. And they just get like 20% of what they help me earn. But the stuff that I get by myself, that's like all goes to me. So, which is good.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Must be nice to have a manager.
Right.
It's alright.
But I heard there's some pros and cons when having a manager, and depending on the manager that you get. Because you know how there's certain managers that like come and find you, but there's managers that you go and look for, and they're like, don't look for a manager, let the manager find you. You know, because if you go look for a manager, you're gonna have to like, cause you need them more than they need you. You know, and it's like if the manager can find you and they need you, you know, you're working on your terms. You're like, hey, you need me. You know, like at the end of the day, I could leave the boat. You know, like. But if you're working for the manager, you need the manager. You're kind of tight. You know, you gotta kind of work on his terms and stuff like that. And especially with the whole contract thing, because I know that there's certain managers that require contracts, and like there's certain stuff you could say, certain stuff you think you can't, certain stuff you could do. So like you really don't have that liberty or that freedom to do anything. You know?
And like every like sponsorship I get, like there's always has to be a contract that has to be signed through them. And like I get my money, like every sponsorship they help me get, I get that money at the end of this month. But like sometimes it takes time, so like I get it at the beginning of the next month, which kind of sucks. But if I were doing it by myself, I'll like get it as soon as I'm done doing the video, you know, or like 10 days after or whatever. In PayPal.
That's crazy. Above from all the views and the followers, throughout this journey since you first started, have you received any hate?
Hey, I don't think so.
You haven't
Not
received
like
any criticism?
just like, are you a boy or a girl, or what's your sexuality, this and that. At first it used to be, what's your sexuality? Now it's like, are you a boy or a girl? And like literally, when I used to be on like live, on like my early stages, I used to just do this.
Oh.
Like on live, I'm like, I don't have
Yeah.
I'm a boy.
Yeah, that, how do you, like, so you don't, like, do you read the comments?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And like, what would you say the ratio would be with how positive the comment section is to
They're actually really, really positive.
That's
Although,
really
like,
good.
I think like last month or so, like my friend Lord Askred, he makes like this similar videos like me with like the comedy skits and like the classroom vids. And like people were like, I'm trying to be like Lord Askred. I'm like, first of all, I was doing this since 2017.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, that's the only hate I basically got. Was
Must be nice because when I did the SNL prank, I got tons of hate.
really?
Yeah, like if you look back at that video, like I has like 1.2 dislikes, 1,000 dislikes, and the comment section is like 12-year-olds cursing me out, wishing death upon me, and saying that I'm poor and that I should go to jail for what I did. It's crazy. And I remember when I first reacted to the hate comments, because I didn't know how to react. I never had people really shame me like that for like a prank. And it was a contact, like I didn't even go to like inside his house, which was outside his porch. And but it's crazy. Have you ever received any type of hate? Are you prepared just in case in the near
I
future?
think so.
Are you prepared to receive that hate? Yeah.
Like,
Because
I've never met them before.
I know people who want to pursue social media, but I don't think they're ready to get that hate. Because like they think they're ready, but once you start seeing those comments, those harsh, because comments, like people can be harsh, you know, like people can really like get under your skin. But
anything that like people say about you, like hate or anything good, it's kind of like somewhat good on the other end because like you're always on somebody's like topic, you know, you're always on somebody's like, you live in their mind rent free, to be honest.
yeah,
You're
no,
not
literally,
always
yeah, they're wasting their time in your videos, you know, they're
Yes.
technically
You're
giving
always
publicity. Yeah, yeah, literally.
So what advice would you give, like if you ever like got hate, or what advice would you give to a person that's getting hate? You know, like how to cope with it, or like how to go about it?
I would just say, to be real, there's a go to TikTok or any social media platform, just go into the settings and you can do like a filter bubble, filter out the bad stuff, or like just like ignore it because like you've never met them before in your life and they're just doing that so they can get attention or like likes on their comments. So they're just really just joking around with you, to be honest.
Yeah, at that point they're just trolling you.
Because they don't know you personally. So.
But I got a question. So how's your schedule like outside of like social media?
So I usually just don't post on the weekends. If I used to post like reposts on the weekends, but now I just don't post at all. So I just get like a break so I won't like burn out like I usually do. So I usually just post from Monday through Friday, once a day, and usually around. Well, I like make a video at like 10 or like 12, then upload it at like 4 or 5 or like 7. It just depends on like what time we get out of school or work. And like I look at my analytics as well to make sure that it's like the correct time is like active, if you know what I mean.
So ever since you like started getting more famous, have you seen like a difference? I would say more TikTok relevant famous, however you would say it. Like, have you seen your friend groups change, or like more people contact you?
Yes,
like,
for sure. It's like literally the people in high school, you know what I'm talking about. The people in high school, when it was Musically, they was like, that's for 13-year-olds, blah, 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 blah. You're buying your followers, you can buy followers. You probably can't actually.
Oh, I hate when they say that. I hate it.
Yeah,
It's so annoying.
And it was like, how are your likes more than your following? That's not real. And then now that I'm like hitting like freaking millions of views and like I have 1 million followers, they're like, hey, Roy, congratulations on this. I'm so proud of you. I'm like, were you just saying this is for 13-year-olds? And now you have the app watching me?
Yeah.
Like, just don't understand that.
Yeah, it's so annoying when like people make those type of comments because it's like I have no reason to like do all that, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's so unreal that people limit their mindsets to the point where like they don't have the most slightest idea that we're capable in this like era, in this generation, especially in this country, that we're capable of like making big things. And like I said, people in Pensacola, since it's so small, there's really not much to do here. Like people try to have like that big goal to make it out of here, you know, because it's like we're at a point where like we're capable of posting a video and getting millions of views, and that's something that you've achieved. But I want to say this: have you ever had anyone turn against you the time that you've been doing this?
Turn against me?
Yeah, how tight is your inner circle? Do you have an inner circle? Do you have like friends who used to know yourself?
Friends, Tyreek and Zia.
And they were the only ones since day one that have been with you.
Mm-hmm.
And you haven't accepted anyone else into that circle of yours? That's crazy. Have you only kept 2 best friends in like how many years?
Since I knew Zia since middle school, but I wasn't as close to her.
Yeah.
I knew Tariq since elementary school, but I wasn't as close to him. But we got close like after like the senior year.
Yeah.
Basically. But Trail, when I used to work at Publix, there was this girl. We did like a little video like after work hours, and like she said I could snatch her wig off like in front of like not everyone because it was closed. So like
She had a wig.
yeah. Yes. So like I had somebody record it and like I just walked up to it and like snatched it off.
I think I saw that video.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah, and
it
then
too.
the video did like really good. Actually, I think they had like 300k views.
Yeah, I thought it was like a funny video.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was like before like TikTok started paying people. I still haven't got brand deals. And then like when I started getting like a lot of more followers and everything, and then the TikTok Creator Fund came out, she like hit me up asking for her like money. She was like, "Where's my money?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "For me being in your video." I was like, "Oh no, I can just take it down, like no problem." And then she's like, "No, I want money, da da da." And I was like, it's like worth like probably like $2, probably not even that. I'm like, "So you want $2?" And then I told her I was like, I wasn't even getting paid back then, so how do you, I'm not even getting there's no profit on that video, like what do you even mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I just basically told her off, and then I kind of spoke about it on my Snapchat, but I didn't include her name.
Right.
And like she told her manager, I'm like, what your manager gonna do? I don't even work there anymore. So what's she gonna do? It was so funny. Like she was asking for $5. She was like, well, can you at least give me $5? I'm like, no. Mom was like, well, you can at least give her $5. I'm like, Mom, there's no reason for me to even give her $5 just if she's been that rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like a.
But she said she was gonna get people on me.
Oh my goodness.
Come on now.
Because I mean, at that point you said that you weren't getting any brand deals or anything. You were getting paid when you did that video.
Money wasn't even on my mind at the time.
Yeah, so at that moment, it's like a funny video you make with your friends. Like, I've
Yeah.
made so many videos with Carla, and like, they're just funny videos you make, you know?
Exactly. Now she'll be in my face and like, hey Roy, I like your shirt. I'm like, thank you. At first I used to like after that whole incident, I used to like walk in there and I went to her line before like, because like by accident and like, I just ignored her like straight up. I didn't look at her face or anything. I even told her in messages like, how about this, like, we just pretend like we don't exist, we don't look at each other or anything, and like, she's like, okay. And like, weeks later, she don't talk to me back. She's like, hey, how are you? I'm like, I'm good, this and that. Try to be my friend again, like, please, bye.
Please. Have you ever had people hit you up wanting to collab with you? And,
Mhm.
like, yeah. And what have you like? Have you had random people hit you up?
Like, what do you mean?
Random. Like,
Oh,
have you
yes,
had, yeah, like
yes.
random people that you'll be like, hey Roy, like.
I already know they're trying to use me.
Yeah, you just for clout.
Yeah.
Have you had any creators hit you up? Any, yeah?
There was one that used to live in a bar. I think he still lives in there, but I'm not really friends with him anymore. Because it was acting weird. I played this live, and
Is that the white guy?
Yeah.
That's him, huh?
yeah.
Yeah?
But who else? Either some like they live too far or something. Like
Right.
Clearwater's not really that far.
Yeah.
I can drive like freaking 2 hours or anything to go there. But yeah.
In your videos that you do everything by yourself?
Everything.
You do the pre-production, production, post-production, everything. No help.
No help. And I write the skits.
And how long does it
Slide.
usually, and oh my gosh, like see, that's something that I'm jealous about because I could do things by myself, but I can't do it because it's like I want to be behind the camera, but I also want to be in front of the camera. And I want to be there at the same time. I can't do that because I'm only a human being. You know, I don't have superpowers, you know? It's, you know, I've tried so many times to like kind of like duplicate myself, but
What do you
Hey,
have?
¿por qué no pones like, why don't you do 2 cameras, like one like in front of your face, like so.
Like a selfie?
like
See,
a
go
selfie.
like him like holding the camera and then another.
Like, cause I've tried to do
That way
skits
you did
on my
some
own,
camera.
and like I feel like they're okay.
All you need is a ring light and a phone.
I just gotta say,
Yeah,
making
look,
TikTok is
look.
hard. Making TikTok
No, it is.
fucking difficult.
When I got him to do, we were doing this dance, and the dance kind of required me to slap his butt. And slap his, like you remember that trend that was going on where like 2 people would get together, one will like jump behind and then slap and then I don't know.
It would go at the beat of the
Yeah,
music.
Yeah, something like that. Well, I told Brian, I was like, yo, Brian, like hop on this trend with me, you know,
He
like.
told me, he's like, you want to do a TikTok? I'm like, I never asked what it is.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm down.
like, bet, say less.
And that was
like
He
his first
told me,
one.
Yeah,
Now
it was
you
my
know,
first one.
now you
I was
And
like,
it was like the most simplest TikTok. ever, and we had to do like 100 redos on that because we
Oh
couldn't get
my
it right.
goodness.
Something didn't look right. We were like, no, we should do this, we should do that. Like
Yeah.
people underestimate because people are always shame TikToks. They're like, TikToks are so easy. Like how can why do people think they're hard? Like no, like it may be like 15 seconds, 10 seconds, but like you gotta put in some work.
It gets
Yeah.
easier, yeah. The
And
more
it,
you
yeah,
do it,
yeah, the more you do
you
it,
get more confident as well.
yeah, that's true. But like I said, me that I don't upload like you do, you know, I only upload like once a month, and getting to do like those dances, 'cause I kind of want to hop on the trends too. And since that was like somewhat of a trend, like I did it with him, and like, oh my gosh, it was such
I'm
a
just surprised,
disaster.
like out of all the trends, bro, you just picked that one.
Yeah. I wonder why.
You had to pick slapping
I
asses.
know, oh my
no,
gosh.
but like, yeah, it's hard. The transitions. How long do you take, like, you know, editing those videos, like
You edit on your phone?
transitioning?
I probably just edit on my laptop, but for some reason the storage is like messed up. I deleted everything, but the storage is messed up. I have to give me a new one. But I just edit on iMovie on my phone and just like do the cuts and everything. And if I need like, I guess sound from YouTube, I just screen record it and just like put that in there and just like detach the audio from that. And
Take notes, kids, because kids nowadays want a whole laptop, want a whole
Yeah.
camera.
Final Cut Pro.
You know, exactly. They want, everything. You know,
If
they
you
want a
want-
whole production setup.
Yeah, if you want to start, you start with what you have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Diana, why haven't you started?
That's a whole nother reason, but we'll get to that. We're not interviewing me right now. We're interviewing
She did covers,
Roy.
singing covers.
Right? Hey, didn't she do good on her cover?
She did.
Exactly. You did really good.
Wait, what
Thank
cover?
you.
She did a cover
No
of a
cover.
song.
There
'cause
was
she
no
sings.
cover. It's
She did a cover of a song and she uploaded it. And like that was I call it a success because based on like the views that you average on your vlogs,
Like-
that one,
it was like 800 views.
yeah.
Last time
And
I
you
checked,
had
it was like
a lot of
800.
positive comments too.
Yeah.
And I don't know why you stopped, but you
Because I thought it was cringe, but that's just
You're
a
your biggest
see,
critique,
yeah,
though.
you're
Yeah,
your biggest
literally.
critique. So that's why it's just like. But on that note, what would you tell a person like that's struggling with that, like you know,
like you?
yeah, like me. Give me advice. What would you tell a person that's struggling with like putting stuff out there? Like everybody tells them, "Oh, you're doing great," and then they're kind of like backing out just because of themselves. What would you tell them? How to get over that?
I would just say, just like post it. Like it's not gonna hurt anyone to like, you know, try your best and like just upload it, because even though like there might be some hate, but like they're not like in your life, you know.
Yeah.
You're minding your own business. They're minding their own business, and like the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get to like uploading videos and such. So it gets easier over time. Just have to start now.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. All right, I wanna change the whole topic, if you don't mind me.
Oh, it's getting spicy.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
About to drop the ball. What's it called? So, what's your love like if you have one? If you don't mind me asking, if you don't mind you sharing to the audience, to your people that will eventually see this.
Yeah, I'm
and
pretty
be
sure
like,
there's gonna be a
damn, like since when, or like
yeah.
like
there's gonna
what's
be a lot of
going on,
Roy
you know what I'm
fans
saying?
that's gonna be watching this podcast and they're gonna be like, and that's on what?
Period.
I am single. I'm a single Pringle.
No, dude.
Exactly. It's so funny because he wrote the question. He's like, is he single? Ready to?
No, I
Single
said in the
Pringle?
question like, are
Ready
you
to
single
mingle?
like
A Pringle
and
ready to mingle?
Sí o no, vato? Like la neta, be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, I guess I'm.
You've been single
open
for a while?
Relationships. Yes, you would be surprised. Who I dated last?
Who?
Kim.
Oh,
Hey,
that
Kim.
was a while ago.
You dated Kim?
Yeah, that was like
Yeah,
in middle
middle
school, 8th
school.
grade.
Dang.
We didn't go to middle school, did we? What middle school did you go to?
W middle.
Yeah, we didn't. No, I went to
That was
one.
a long time.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
that
that
was
was.
a while
And that was
ago.
your last relationship?
Yeah.
But, like-
because- okay.
But like, you really don't have time for a relationship, do you? Cause you're.
I mean, like, I like the single life and everything, but now I'm like, I don't need a relationship now. So I'm down to like, you know.
Okay, so
explore.
guys, he's down. Whoever wants to like kick him up, y'all already know.
Dang, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if everyone starts hitting your DMs after this
Right?
podcast.
All right, I got another question. What's your ideal type of like?
Oh,
Well,
What's up? Like,
This will be my, I guess, well, it wouldn't be my first time like being openly about it, but I am bisexual, so LGBTQ. Just kidding.
he takes back.
But My ideal type is, I guess, like, I gotta be funny. Number one is hygiene, of course, hygiene.
Of
Oh
course,
yeah,
of course.
you're
You don't
right.
wanna
You have to have style.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Simone.
And just gotta like be nice to people, have like a good personality and stuff. Like, be humble.
Would you want to date someone that's in the same field as you, or it doesn't matter to you?
I don't think it really matters.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I can see if somebody's using me now for sure. I had to cut a lot of people off, literally a lot.
Really?
Of people. That's why I only have 2 friends. Well, and you two, of course, but and
Oh wow. Or Roy's friends.
Yeah.
but like people that I speak to like on a daily basis, like I text literally every
Yeah.
day and like hang out with their.
And when did you cut these people off? After high school?
Yeah, like after high school, during
Yeah.
high school.
Same thing with me.
Mostly after high school, because that's when I
Yeah.
started like blowing up and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
and I didn't cut people off because I was getting like the clout. I just cut people off because like
They were
like,
toxic?
toxic, and like they were just now starting like to speak to me like actively when I started getting like clout or whatever.
Yeah.
Or like I'll be in public. Like this one time I was at the mall, and like there was this cop on like a subway, whatever it's called, and like the person I was walking with said like lay off the donuts or something literally out loud, and there's people behind. I was like, I felt so embarrassed because I usually get like noticed all the time at the mall, and I'm like what if like somebody like was like supported me that was there, and it was like I'm hanging out with those kind of people. I'm like that is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
weird and awkward. So
Yeah.
I literally like because I cut him off for a while ago. And I was like, oh, they keep begging me to hang out, so I might as well. So I just did that, and like I'm like, yeah, bad decision.
Yeah.
That's
The-
crazy.
And the type of people you hang out with, like, you know, you want to hang out with people and not like kind of like be like, oh yeah, they do this and that. I don't want to hang out with them. You don't want to be mean about it, but it does affect you too. Like, even though you're not being mean to people, like people are gonna look at you and be like, oh, he hangs out with those type of people, so he's probably like that too.
Yeah, associate
Like,
with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he associate, like he thinks it's cool to be rude to other people, and like, you know, it's really like, especially now that you're like, you know, out there in TikTok and stuff like that, like other people are watching you that you don't know, and they don't know you. So if they just see one little thing, they're always gonna look for like oh, he did this, but it wasn't you. It was the
Yeah.
people you were hanging out with, and then people start giving hate because of that.
Exactly.
So you have to be careful on that too.
On the people that you surround yourself with. Yeah, it's very important who you keep tight. Like you said, I mean, the fact that it's good that you have 2 people in your inner circle, because you know what they say. They say the smaller your inner circle is, the better.
Yeah.
You know, because the more people you let in, the risk you have of like having someone take advantage of you and your clout. You know, because I know, obviously, you know, there's YouTubers and TikTokers who have been done really wrong, and they've let people in their inner circle, and because of that, it's resulted in them taking advantage and like taking what they were looking for, and then literally screwing them over in the last minute. So yeah, it's very important for the people who you're surrounded with. Is there any TikTokers you look up to? Any YouTubers? Any influencers?
I mean, someone I would love to meet is Lil Ray, because I've been watching him since I was
Lil Ray.
like younger. Yeah, he would be fun to collab with. But other than that, I don't really look up to anyone on
Really?
TikTok.
What about YouTube?
YouTube? I used to watch Alex Wasabi a lot, but I don't really watch him anymore. But I don't know, honestly. I mean, there's like, but
Do
there's
you
like
watch it?
artists.
Do you watch YouTube?
I watch YouTube like
Yeah.
every day. I watch gamers and everything, like Omrecker. But I see like singers like Selena Gomez or like the actor Jennifer Lawrence that was in Hunger Games, like their personalities and like how they're humble to everyone is
Yeah.
like that's like what I aspire to be.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So now that you've reached this milestone, and like I said, you're almost about to hit 2 mil, and you're growing on Instagram, and you're gonna eventually, you know, diverse your creativity into other platforms.
It's actually very hard to do that.
It is. Because like I like doing YouTube more than TikTok, just because it's so fun to be able to like, because you do, even though YouTube's harder than TikTok, but it's in my opinion, it's more fun, and it's more challenging. And I love when I have a challenge ahead of me, like, oh, like we're filming a vlog, like I want to know what's the next big thing, what's something I can do, and like it's always a challenge for me, and that's what I like. But now that you've gone to this route, like what's next for you? Like what are your plans?
Or what's your goal for the end of this year?
My goal? I do really want to get into modeling and stuff. That's why I'm supposed to be going to Orlando August 31st through September the 10th, and I'm gonna have my manager look for like modeling areas.
Yeah.
Not modeling areas, but like photo shoot people, whatever.
Did you
it's
say
called.
September 10th?
Yeah.
You're gonna be in Orlando September 10th?
From August 31st through September 10th.
You should stay.
You're
a couple
leaving
more
September
days.
10th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you?
You should stay a couple more days.
Why?
We're gonna be there.
We're gonna
Really?
September 10th, yeah.
Yeah.
For what?
I'm turning
He
21.
turns 21.
I'm turning 21 too. In
Thank you,
there,
guys.
September 3rd.
Yeah, there you go.
That is
Let's
so
go. Let's
dope.
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to Orlando to celebrate it.
About to get lit.
It's good.
Yeah. How many days are you guys staying?
Just for the weekend.
Just for the weekend?
Yes, September 10th to the 13th.
To the 13th.
Yeah.
Lucky. I'm going with Zia and Tariq, and we're driving in
Oh,
one
yeah?
car though.
Dang.
I mean, I can see we can. I don't think we can extend the Airbnb because I think it's like the exact. I'll have to look at it and see.
Yeah, I mean, if you can, that'll be dope. You know, we could all, you know.
Where you
get
guys
there.
are going? Like, where you guys going?
Universal. We're going to Universal.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
We're going to Universal and Disney World and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We're gonna do escape rooms, do like the hibachi.
They
place, all that
haven't.
stuff.
They haven't been to Orlando. It's gonna be their first time because
Really?
they come from
It's so
California.
nice.
Yeah, Orlando's a content overload. There's like so much to do out there. But yeah, so what's the next big thing for you? Like, what are your? Because I know like you were always dreaming of hitting 1 mil, you know, and now that you've reached that, you know, and I know you don't want to stick to TikTok. You know,
Well, I don't want to stick to comedy skits. I do want to like lead away from that because that is like a lot of work to do.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I do want to get like merch out. We're still working on merch. It's taking literally forever. But other than that, I guess keep like saving up money and everything. Try to invest and stuff. But I'm gonna keep doing comedy skits for as of right now. I want to start doing like I said before. I want to soon like I'm end up doing vlogs and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start moving everyone to my second YouTube channel, and like after I revamp my room and everything, that's when I'm gonna be more consistent with
Yeah.
YouTube, so I can get a revenue on there,
Shoot. Well,
and
I
also
mean,
college, of course.
of course.
Wow.
Do you when do you plan on continuing college? Because
August 16th.
But like, is there a point in your life where you're gonna be like, you know what, college is not for me. Social media is where I got the bag.
I said that my first year after college. Remember, I took like a year break.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I thought you had stopped going to college.
Oh no, I took
And
a
I
break
was
because
like-
like I wanted like to know what I actually like wanted to do. Because like
Wanted.
I was thinking about doing the business thing, like
Yeah.
the business classes, but like even if I get a business degree, like what do I want to do exactly? I don't want to open no store and like work in retail. I don't want to be a
Yeah.
manager at a retail store. I
Yeah.
don't want to be a manager at a bank and like be stressed out every day. It's like I want to know. And like they say you can open your own store, but like what do I sell? I'm not a clothes designer, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like I want to know. So I'm like, hey, a dental hygienist and 2 years of dental school. So
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
Yeah.
that's
I got a
crazy.
question. So when you got your first big check, I'm not gonna ask how much. What was the first thing you bought?
the first thing I bought.
Mm-hmm.
What was the first thing I bought with that?
Actually,
Like, what's
do
the
you mind
expense?
telling us how much you got? I'll cut it off. I'll cut it
Yeah,
off.
I don't care. So the first payment I got was $1,000 from Big Tent, which I am working with them again now, which is good. And the second highest payment I got was from P&J, which was Chris, which was $2,000. But the thing about like getting paid like online, like the amount of brand deals you get each month isn't like guaranteed. Say I get like 10 brand deals that month and make like $10,000 that month. That's not guaranteed I'm gonna make that same amount next month, you know?
Yeah.
So, but like it varies. But I usually just take what I can get. If it's $500, I try to negotiate or have my manager negotiate to like $1,500, and then yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. What's your favorite part of doing social media?
The interaction like with people and everything.
Have you ever gotten people to recognize you?
I think no, you weren't with me. The other person I cut off was with me when I.
Oh, another person you cut off.
Damn.
Dang.
He's cutting off people left and right.
Spill the tea, sis.
When I was in the mall, like these group of people, these group of girls, like they was like, "Is that Roy? That's right there." Like I took a picture with them. I had.
Wait, what?
My bad.
Yeah, something happened with the audio there. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, he took a picture for me and everything. We did that, and there was, and then I got noticed in the escape room and everything. Getting Starbucks and stuff like that. Publix, actually, when I was working at Publix, when I was at like 50,000 followers.
Oh
people
wow,
asked me, yeah.
even at that. Wow, that's crazy. And it's crazy because last time you went to play this live, how many followers did you have?
I just hit 200K.
200K, and that was a year ago.
Yeah.
Now that and it's been a little over a year. It's like a year and a half. Now that you're going back to play this live, because you're going this year, right?
It's canceled this year, actually.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
My eyeball is switching because of caffeine, but yeah, it's canceled. I looked it up. We can look it up right now if you want to. It's
Really?
canceled,
No,
yeah.
but why though? Is it because of COVID?
Yeah.
No way. That's crazy. I thought it
I'm
was.
going next year though, for sure.
Oh, of course. Play the Life is really cool. But what I was gonna say is that if you were gonna go this year, I'm highly,
too.
I'm pretty sure that you were gonna get really recognized over there.
Me too. I hope so, at least. I hope
Because I mean, 2 million, like, it's a lot of people.
so. Yeah.
You know, that's like a whole, not even a whole stadium. That's like a quarter of New York. No, not even.
I know that is crazy to think about sometimes.
That's like, damn, that's crazy. And the fact that because like the videos that you get, like I've seen the views you get. Like there's views that you even get like 5 million, and it's like holy crap. Like
Did I get 5 million?
I'm pretty sure I saw a video that you got 5 million in.
No.
It was probably I don't know.
Probably no video.
I'm not that sure. but it's crazy to see that you get these like do you ever stare at those numbers at night and you're like, damn, that
Yes.
yeah?
The one that I just
Yeah.
uploaded literally the other day, like the Roach video or whatever. That one's like doing, although it's not doing as good as I expected, as I hoped, but it's doing pretty good.
Have you ever had any burnouts as a creator where you're like, okay, at this point I'm like all out of ideas? Because there's a lot of people that do content, whether it's music, social media, that this is what they call burnouts, where like it's literally stage in their career where like, all right, this is all I got, and like they don't post at all. Have you
Yeah.
ever had any of those?
Yeah, that's when I took
Burnouts?
like a week or two. Well, usually a week.
A week or
off.
two?
Recently, I took 2 weeks off, but like if like I'm at a point now, which is like I'm very shocked at and happy about that I can like take like 2 week breaks and still like it is so crazy. Still
Yeah,
like, gain
yeah.
literally thousands
Yeah.
and thousands of followers each day and like
Yeah.
viewers each day. And like it's very crazy because at first that was never the case.
No, of course. Like when you're first starting out social media, like you gotta be hella consistent because if you don't, like people will forget you exist. Like if you're averaging, like let's say on YouTube, like you average 500 to 1,000 views or 5,000 views, and you literally take a break within like 2 weeks, your views will go down like significantly, and like you'll only be averaging like 200, 300
Yeah.
When I
because
was in-
people literally forget.
literally like when I was in the TikTok Creator Fund, people were like, "Oh my God, I haven't seen you since 2019." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, my thing says on the For You page all the time, so I literally think, no, it's just TikTok or whatever, but like they're suppressing your like videos to go on the For You page because like literally I'm like I post every day. How are you not seeing my
Yeah.
videos on the For You page? Haven't seen it since 2019. It's 2021.
You think it's like a money thing? Like a money thing?
But yeah, for sure. It's like I guess it's like a $2 billion like creative fund like amount, and like say if everyone were making like 1 million views, all the money would be gone. So it's a marketing like technique to like suppress the views so everyone won't make like a bunch of money because if everyone made thousands of dollars on each video, the money would be gone.
Yeah.
So I'm positive that they're suppressing.
Yeah, because there's no ads running on TikTok.
There are.
There are?
There's like little small like
Yeah.
sponsored. It's, like,
Really?
When you get on TikTok first, they're doing that now. The first thing that pops up is an ad.
Yeah.
But it's not like but the way the dynamic that TikTok runs differently from YouTube is that like on YouTube you get monetized.
Yeah.
Ads are running on your videos,
Yeah.
you know, and like whatever money you make off your video by those ads, that's money you take. TikTok, like you said, you open the app and the ad is there, but like you get no money off that ad. You know, like there's no such thing as monetization in TikTok. That's why like the creator fund that they created on TikTok, you know, it's really not much of a big deal because when people first when they first announced it, people were like, "Oh shoot, we're gonna start getting paid on TikTok." Everyone was like surprised, and everyone like actually wanted to like now start posting more. But once they started seeing that they really don't earn that much, they're like,
I know
okay.
it's like 3 cents or 2 cents per 1,000 views.
Yeah,
It's so bad.
it's not
I mean,
that.
like YouTube's are kind of the same. I think it's probably like even 5 cents probably, but like they get paid way more money on
Yeah.
YouTube. It's crazy because the ads too. Views in the ads and like other stuff.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's crazy that like you've you've gone to this point in your career and that you're expanding because you said that you're working on merch. Have you ever announced to your fan base that you're putting out merch soon?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you're planning in the future that you haven't told anyone? Haven't announced anyone?
Give us a
I
sneak
literally
peek.
come out with things like on the spot. Like, I like work in the present. Well, I work my goals towards the
Yeah.
future, but I usually like work my mindset
See,
and things that I'm doing in the present.
It's different with me because I live in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it may seem ridiculous, but like when we first got this house, which was back in April, I believe, I was standing right there, and all this was empty, and I was like already living in like
December.
I was like, I could already imagine the studio. I'm already seeing the lights, already seeing how we're gonna be, and that's how I am. Like right now, if we're in July, right? Right now, I'm in February of next year. Like I'm already imagining what's gonna happen the next.
He's on
you know?
Universal. He's with the minions.
and that's crazy how your mind works like that because I don't work in the present. I'm already like 3 steps ahead of mine. But damn, it sucks that you don't have anything surprising. I wanted to give people some tea or like something
I
like
really don't.
You got
some
tea?
surprise.
You got some tea?
Here, knowing Roy, he probably does have tea.
Roy always has tea.
It's not much of tea, but it's just something.
It's just
Something. Hey, something is something. You know?
It's old though.
It's old. Like how old? High school old?
No. Oh wait, you talking about like
Or like
people like creators or like people?
in general?
Anything, yeah.
Like, in general.
Like people that I know
Is there anyone you don't like in the city?
in the city? I don't really associate with any. Well, I do associate.
He's like, I don't really associate. with
like
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, like I talk to like people here and there, like Tyler and Aaron and everything, here and there, but not as much really.
People from school don't talk smack about you?
I'm sure they do. I just don't listen to them.
Well, of course. I mean, why?
I remember well, they know who they are, but basically, I got this like modeling gig kind of back in high school senior year, and like there was people behind my back they were saying like, oh, like who would want I didn't know rats could be models. I'm like, rats? I'm like, please. And I confronted them about it. They was like, no, I did not. I think we did not see that. We weren't talking about you. And then like
oh wow.
and the teacher was like, is that you guys' friend you guys talking about? That when this other person was gonna say yes, but the other person that was my ex-best friend, like my first ever best friend, was like, no, he's more of an associate. Like, honey, I took you home for 2 years after high school and everything. We told each other everything, secrets and everything. Like all my secrets, he literally told like his other like place.
Damn, they just threw you under the bus.
Yes, literally. So crazy.
Wow.
I
Look at you
know.
I know. Look at you now.
Yeah, and
We're
like,
gonna put that Selena Gomez on. Look at me now.
Look at me now.
it's weird. And like he had enough to block me on like everything. For no, I didn't do anything.
Of
Just
course.
blocked me. He probably got tired of seeing my success.
Probably. But I mean, I think I've asked this question, but I kind of want to like more like make it bold. Are you happy where you are in your life right now? Like besides the social media, like are you generally happy mentally, physically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Although I don't know why, but like literally the other day I just felt like crying.
Bro,
Why?
I don't know.
that's me today.
But crying out of like cause you're happy
No.
or
Random.
I think I just need to be in a relationship. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I just feel like crying I didn't cry, but like I just feel like crying. I don't know. Why.
I mean,
You're
can
not
be-
talking
listen,
to anyone at the moment.
You
I'm talking to
can.
anyone.
Are you looking?
Hmm?
Are you looking? Or you're just like, oh, if they come, they come.
Yeah.
Not like that, but like if they
Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. You can be in a relationship and you can still not be happy.
True.
So if you don't find happiness in yourself first.
I'm happy with myself. What are you trying to
Okay,
say?
well then that's good. That's good. Okay, then that's the point. That's like okay. So that's good though. You're happy with yourself. Okay, so then you're ready.
It just comes like sweating my face.
I know
Yeah,
we
I'm
are
sweating too.
managing the garage
Don't
here
sweat.
because it's so hot.
No, yeah, you're not. It doesn't look like it.
But
But it is hot.
I think I'm pretty sure. I mean, do you guys have any more questions you guys want to
No.
ask?
I got one question, and I think that's it for me. Do you feel comfortable before or after that you get recognized going out in public? Cause you know celebrities, artists, like they can't even go outside with their kids. They can't even walk down their own street without even getting bothered. Like, how do you feel? Like, are you okay at the moment right now?
Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. It's like exciting still. I'm like, you know me? What?
Like, it hasn't gone to a point where like, damn, like I can't even go to Starbucks and like.
Oh, not I'm not that huge.
Oh no, I'm just saying, but like here is what I meant, like here in your town.
It hasn't felt uncomfortable at all. But although my mom literally always tells me like, be careful, like, you don't know who's watching you, this and that, blah blah blah. And one time I got like paranoid because I was like, someone was like, I thought was following me and stuff like that. And I remember like one time I was at my house and my dad was yelling at me. He was like, what'd you get into? What'd you get into? I'm like, what are you talking about? Go look outside at your car. I'm like, okay. And I go look outside at my car and there's freaking cheese on it. I'm like, what?
Oh, cheese.
Yeah, so then I was like, I have no clue. It was so hard to get off to. So I like looking on my social media, like on Snapchat stories and everything. But like other people had the same like thing. So I was like, I thought I was targeted, but I wasn't targeted because like, you know, like other people from our school like had cheese on their cars.
What?
But, yeah, it was like
I
a
guess
weird
they
thing.
went around cheesing cars.
Yeah.
Cheesing cars.
That's weird.
Seems
Is that a Florida thing?
No, I've never heard of it before. It's just like no, but I would be scared, like, because, you know, like, people.
Damn.
No, I'd be scared of, like, you know how you're, like, getting more recognized and stuff? Like, I would be paranoid, too. Because some people, they see your success, and they're jealous of it. And then there's been stories where, like, bad stuff happens when people are starting off.
There was this person who like were sexually harassing me in my in my business email and everything,
crap.
and then like I blocked that, and then they was messaged me on my Facebook and then Instagram, and then like obviously blocked them, and then they freaking my freaking TikTok live saying like weird stuff. I'm like, oh my god. So like, yeah, I blocked them from there. It was so weird.
That's one of the things that scared me. I'm like, I don't know how I'd be dealing with that.
Yeah, and it's like obviously people in my DMs trying to like date me and stuff, but like
look, shoot, you already got people in your DMs. What you
just
waiting
like
for?
you know, just like predator.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to start a new series?
Well, even kids.
Catch a
it's
Predator?
gross. Huh?
We should catch a predator.
That'd be scary.
I feel like that could get a lot of views.
It would.
Huh? You'll do it? There, we already have a film. We have the
Be in
film
the
crew.
hotel room, the motel.
We'll catch a motel, yeah.
Carla's gonna be the snack.
We just gotta be smart with what type of destruction tool we're gonna use against the predator. Cause I feel like using a whipping tool isn't smart enough. Cause what if he likes it?
No, we should just all hide in the bathroom and wait.
Probably.
You're trying to whip the predator?
No. I'm just saying that like we gotta be careful with what kind of tool we use. I was thinking about like a paint gun, a paintball gun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like.
So not actually kill anybody.
Oh no, of course not.
Oh, you want to kill someone?
No, I don't
She was thinking about killing people, bro. Yo,
No.
she's playing. I got murder on my mind.
Did you see how I was playing that game? Ain't no way I'm gonna shoot anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
You see a little white short girl.
Do you ever imagine yourself being with Charlie D'Amelio?
Being with Charlie D'Amelio?
Collabing with her in one of her videos?
Yeah, like, yeah.
I mean,
for
that
sure.
too, maybe.
Like,
Who knows?
Like, I play this, like, I ran into Dixie D'Amelio. I saw freaking Addison Rae getting mobbed.
How do you feel about Dixie doing music? Do
No
you?
comment. Just kidding. She's like,
I was about to say,
she's
yeah.
alright. She's like,
And then
she's
you
not
get
someone that
famous.
I would listen to, but like,
Right.
she's really good. Yeah, she has like a voice. She's there.
How do you feel about Addison Rae doing music?
At first, I didn't like obsessed, but like, I kept listening to it. I was like, okay, this is kind of like.
How do you feel about her dance? That little dance she made, the.
Okay,
You
no
wanna-
offense
you
to
wanna
Addison
get up
Rae.
and demonstrate?
Because I don't know what.
I don't-
Yeah, get up and demonstrate, bro.
I don't
No,
know.
him. Get up
Oh,
and
me?
demonstrate. Yeah, get up and demonstrate.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I
Get
don't know
up,
how
get
to
up,
go.
get up.
It's like
Do
something
it.
like that. Like,
A ver.
hey, you feel obsessed with me?
It's like, I don't know.
Something like that. Like something like that. I don't know how it goes.
I don't
I
know how it
mean,
goes.
that's pretty
I don't know
embarrassing.
when you're trying to figure it out.
But yeah, how do you feel about these TikTokers going to music?
Nessa Barrett sings really good. I love her music.
Yeah.
What's the other person name? She looks like freaking Ariana Grande, kind of. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What is her name?
Bella Porch.
Not Bella. She does really good too.
Yeah, Bella Porch.
Bella Porch, but I forgot her name.
Kinda. Who?
It's literally on top of my tongue. I forgot.
Like she looks exactly like her.
Not exactly like her, but
She's big. She's big.
She's big.
Who does she associate her with? Hype House? No.
She's like she got noticed by Justin Bieber.
Madison Beer.
Yeah, Madison Beer.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's a really good singer.
Yeah.
She should sing that one viral song that she made.
You should.
Which one?
I forgot.
There's this one song I really like. It was,
we're probably singing about the same thing.
it was like In My Feelings music. It was
All
really
right, do a
good.
verse. Do a
Are you?
verse.
I don't know the words. I just listened to it.
Sing it. Look up the lyrics. Look up the lyrics.
I know. Huh? That's crazy. But one last thing before we end the podcast episode. For those who are listening and watching who want to pursue social media, but for some reason something's stopping them from taking that step, or people who have already started and maybe they're having troubles uploading, or they're kind of iffy about the type of content they should put out, what's your number one advice for those people?
I'm so sorry. I thought you were talking to the people. Just say that again. I thought you were like talking to them. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna pay attention.
So what's your number one advice for people who want to pursue social media and those who have already pursued it, who are having a hard time, uploading, getting followers, or I don't know, like they're just having a hard time with uploading and doing it?
Like, just work with what you have. If you just have a phone, you don't need like an expensive camera, because the iPhones nowadays, like their quality is really good. Use that. If you don't have a ring light, just go to like your natural sunlight, open your windows up and do that. And like the more videos you upload, the more confident you'll get into uploading more videos and not caring like what people think, or like even criticizing yourself on like how you look in a video or such like that. But it gets easier like over time and everything. The more you upload, just be really consistent. That's literally the number one key, is to be consistent, and literally like your numbers will like start flying and skyrocketing up from that.
And there you guys, you've heard it. The number one TikToker in Pensacola. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our guest, Roy Dubois. Thank you, Roy, for being on the podcast, and I hope that this is not the last episode we make with you. I hope we have a part 2 maybe.
Part 2?
And next time that you come by, I hope that by then you will have like 10 million followers or something.
I hope so.
We'll make
probably.
we'll
You'll
throw
probably
a
pop
party.
in here with like a whole security guards and
Right.
everything,
Imagínate.
a personal photographer and everything. But no, thank you so much for stopping by and being part of today's episode. As you guys know, this is the first episode of season 3, episode 31. And yeah, make sure you guys check us out on YouTube. If you're not subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. I don't know what you're doing watching this video not subscribing. Go subscribe to our social medias: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. And if you want to listen to our podcast, it's also available on all of our audio platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcast, Anchor, and many more. With all that said, we love you guys. Take care, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.